In this video, we will discuss the 5 macroeconomic objectives. The first is economic growth. It is measured through GDP. GDP is the total value of all final goods and services produced within the borders of the country in a specific time period, usually 1 year. It can be measured through the production method, the income method, and the expenditure method. The second macroeconomic objective is full employment. That is where everyone that wants to work and who are able to work can find work. This does not necessarily mean a 0% unemployment rate. The unemployment rate is equal to the unemployed divided by the labor force times 100. You can find information about the unemployment rate in the quarterly labor force survey of Stats SA, and as of the second quarter of 2019, this was 29%. The third macroeconomic objective is price stability. This is measured through the Consumer Price Index. Again, monthly statistics are available from Stats SA. Stats SA is responsible for selecting the goods and services that are in the Consumer Price Index basket. It assigns a weight to each of these goods and services in the basket. It decides on a base year. It decides on a formula to calculate CPI. And finally, it collects prices of goods and services in each month. Fourth is the balance of payment stability as a macroeconomic objective. The balance of payments is divided into the current account, which measures the value of imports and exports to the country. The second is the financial account, which tracks all financial transactions like selling of shares and bonds across borders. And the third is the change in the country's foreign exchange and gold reserves. The fifth and final macroeconomic objective is the equitable distribution of income. This is measured through the Lorenz Curve and the Gini coefficient. The Lorenz Curve is where the population is ranked from poorest to richest by income and divided into quintiles, or 20% each. The cumulative population is then drawn against the cumulative income of each quintile. The Gini coefficient is equal to the area below the Lorenz Curve divided by the area of perfect inequality. The closer the Gini coefficient is to 1, the more unequal the distribution of income. The closer it is to 0, the more equal the distribution of income. South Africa currently has a Gini coefficient of 0.6, which is one of the most unequal countries in the world.